Holy crap! They actually brought back. Oh my god! Thank you, YouTube. You finally made it easy for streaming again. Oh god, I miss Hangouts. I will not lie. And okay, this is actually a pretty good webcam. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I love my I'm actually once I actually build the shelves that are going to be going here, then that's where this actually comes into play because it was actually meant to go against the bookshelf, and so that way when I'm out here, whatever, when I'm if I'm watching videos or relaxing at all, because I have to see which of my channels this is posted to. I have a few channels, one of which is a personal blog. That I will say whatever the hell it is. I feel like I just need to run my mouth about, and it could be whatever. And then I have my and that one is some I just if you either know about it or you don't. Uh, and then I have the Imperial Nerf Herder, which is my prop and costume centered channel. That is the one on which I will be working on. Okay, wow, yeah, oh wow, okay, there is a benefit to being a pale ass white boy. You can actually okay, yeah, you can kind of see the Hulk Buster over here. Wow, yeah, okay, yeah, that is the okay, yeah, that is the okay, that is okay. Well, I had it before, but anyway. But yeah, this is what I'm working on right now. I still need to do a lot of work to it. These two pieces here are going to be made in a way. This is actually the front of the cod piece because this entire thing is actually was attached to, uh, yeah, that whole mess. Uh, and yeah, believe me, it actually, if you look on my website, it's imperialmelburger.com. You'll see what that looked like before I cut it open. But that was to initially put the that was to initially put the okay. Eventually, I am going to have to hire a decent cameraman. But okay, yeah, now you can kind of see that. All right, but yeah, this is what I'm working on. For the Dragon Con costume contest. That's always been a goal of that. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do. I know this is going to be in the condition that I intended to be. But I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to say that's part of a costume or if it's a prop. Um, and then the actual because I'm doing custom Darth Vader, and that I'm going to do it as a it's going to be obvious amateur cosplay thing, mostly just kind of to poke fun at fanfic. There's so many different things I have uh, that I like, either that I talk about or that go into various things. Uh, and so, yeah, to get into any of that, I can go off on for hours and all. But yeah, that's basically what it is. So that's my main or my biggest single project right now, outside of actually getting my shop or getting my shed into shape. Okay, that's the bin. Yeah, I have to get used to seeing things. Uh, okay, yeah, because left hand. Uh, okay, so all right, good. This I'm used to seeing this. I hate it when it actually shows it, and it was throwing for me 'cause I'm so used to when I stream. The reason I don't look at the screen and end up missing the chat and everything most of the time is because of the fact that it shows my right hand on the other side, like it corrects a thing like this would actually. I don't know. I don't. I don't know whether or not this is correct. Right now, what I'm looking at is reversed. YRROS. It's mirror image. So that way I can actually go back and watch the video and see what that is. Because some of the stuff that I look back on some old stuff and we're like, wow, I have no clue how bad my production values and everything else were just because I did not know or care really about what which camera was flipped which way and whatever. But but yeah, with this, I still this is God, I don't want to start saying percentages and all, but it's the legs, crotch, torso are done. All that's left is the head, which is the simple bowl, and then the arms, which are really not that bad. It's really I have to design the frame for it. Uh, I really I really the best thing I'm going to do is probably go and just in Blender I'm going to put a plane through the arm, uh, and then I have to figure out how to do the how to actually do the what you call it to make it. Oh, if I could retopologize it, I just realized a way that I could do the intersection. If I go and with the arm and the plane, and then popping just a cylinder or a little or rectangular prism there along each of the things, and then joining that as a single object or however it is to get it. I just need for Pepper Designer to read, to sit there and decide that it needs to put this, or whatever. But that's, I don't know, because obviously, if it works the way I think it is, and it should just be, I just be able to go click at the different points that I need it to be. Click on one thing that will make it all considered one thing, and then Pepper Designer will actually do the thing. Uh, but if Pepper Designer reads it as the plane and the arm and the pieces, then yeah. But the easiest thing to do is going to be to get just a straight template of the arm and have a plywood piece that just goes into the arm. Uh, hold the and then hold the arm in shape from there. And then from that, I will cut a hole because I only need X, whatever. Open up the rest of that all inside, and then have a solid mount point or whatever, and then run a couple of support members, and then do the same thing more forward in the arm. And then the rest of the pieces is more just a do the elbow with some struts to a smaller hole, uh, and so forth and so forth. So I have a couple of different things I need to do, and mostly it's learning how to get it to do something that I want it to do. Uh, which quite frankly should be easy. But anyway, enough of my rabbit hole. So at least my webcam works. So that means I can start getting into doing whatever else. I really would prefer to have this camera inside and while my other camera out here, but my other camera also is suitable. So at least now this works. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I had to remember because there was a friend of mine supposed to be getting some plywood to use for shelves. Yeah, there's a few things. I'm actually going to record some videos to actually get up on Pepper Curl Library. Full disclosure, I'm actually an admin on that. But this entire area here, uh, all the way from that strut there, and then 6 feet over, which I think actually hits right up against another stud here. I'm gonna put 2 foot deep shelves, and then uh, I was considering whether to do 4 feet, 8 or 6 feet, but then yeah, I'm gonna do it at 6 feet because I was thinking about whether to do maybe 2 feet by 4 feet, but that's still you know okay, yeah. Anyway, so uh, yeah, basically 10 minutes is usually about like all I'll ever pull for unscripted whatever else stuff. Anyway, so yeah, I'm about hit about where it is that I normally think. All right, at least my webcam works and so on and so forth. So that's good. Uh, yeah, also because there are some people who actually do follow me. So I do. I'm still doing all of my different things. It's just life in general and everything else. So once I actually figure out which one of my channels I posted this to, uh, that it will become the first episode of that series because I actually have a couple of things planned for my personal blog versus my proper costume blog. I also have a crafting blog, and which is where if I'm working on restoring furniture or there's other things that I do, then those projects would go on that third channel. And then I have another one that I basically just named just specifically piss some people off. But that's just beside the point. It was just I'm not that mature at times, but that's a whole different ball of wax. But anyway, so at least my webcam works and everything else. So cool. And yeah, to YouTube, thank you for bringing back like a good, straightforward live streaming setup. But you still keep this, which I understand. I don't know why it just annoys me.